Hey guys, just wanted to pop in real quick and say, hey, sorry about the buzz in the background. I didn't catch it till after we were done recording, so sorry. And two, hey, do you guys know I stream over on Twitch? Yeah, twitch.tv/CaliMythTTV. Go give the channel a follow because starting next week, April 3rd, starting Monday, I will be streaming every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Times aren't set when I'm going to stream or how long I'm going to stream, but I'm going to stream for sure on those days. So I hope to see you guys there. Go over there, drop a follow, link in the description. Remember over here, hit the bell for notifications. Subscribe to subscribe first and then hit the bell so you stay notified when these episodes of the podcast come out every month. Last day of the month, new episodes come out. So remember, subscribe, ring the bell, drop a like, drop a comment. Tell us some of your crazy stories on drugs or camping stories. Screw it. We'll love to read them. And remember, go follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/CaliMythTTV. Links in the description. Hope you guys enjoy the episode. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Cross Thoughts podcast featuring Luca Cam. And we're in the same fucking building again.
Luca.
Oh. My cat is like, what in the fuck is happening? You guys are in my space right now.
MySpace is long gone, my buddy.
It's not gone. I think you can still make an account.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the
I
whole
think
site's
it's
down.
still available.
We'll figure it out after this.
Maybe, probably not. We'll probably forget after this hour, you know. I mean,
Yep.
I want to welcome everybody to the basement. My little cave.
Cave.
Over there is where the streaming happens. But today...
Back there is where the working out happens.
Yeah, but today we're doing the podcast.
Yeah.
On the casting couch.
No.
On the casting couch. He made the comment before we started recording. I want this to be
Before
known.
the recording. I don't want this on the internet because people will run with it.
It's fine. It's fine. We're already here. We're already about it.
All about it.
All right. Yeah, it's great.
So today, Joe decided that he wanted to take the reins on this episode.
I didn't want to take the reins. I didn't decide shit.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You said, I have a lot of stories to tell for this podcast.
I have shit to talk about. I want to talk about how...
So you're taking the reins.
I thought I was a man on Thursday.
Big mistake.
Bro, I thought I was a fucking man on Thursday. Let's give some context, right? I'm an avid stoner. You partake when you're feeling like it.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, every once in a while.
Occasionally.
Today was just a particular day. Coming home from work, just having a...
Today or that day?
No, Thursday. Thursday's when this happened.
Okay, you said today, but Thursday.
Okay, so that day was like just one of those days. It was just like, dude...
It's just one of those days.
I think I actually listened to that song that day, too. That's just a fucked up way. But I'm just like, bro, today fucking sucks. Let's get high. So I pack a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Go through that bowl. I'm like, man, that was good. Let's do another one. Proceed to do another one. And then another one. And then another one. And then another one. And then another one.
All right, DJ College.
Bro, I did like 6 of them. I felt good. I felt on top of the world for like the first 45 minutes. I felt great.
And then everything else
and
afterwards.
And then everything slammed, bro. I felt like I got slammed into a wall, hit by a dump truck.
Big old dumpy.
Bro, Hoff was trying to play with me. And I was just like, I can't get out of bed. I was fucked.
Fried, my guy.
I was super fried. It was a good time, though. But
that's fair.
It was an experience.
I bet.
I don't know if it was
out of body.
I don't know if it was. It wasn't camping trip level.
That's fair.
I don't think it was camping trip level. Have we talked about the camping trip?
I'm pretty sure.
Did we?
I'm fairly certain.
Bro, I don't remember talking about the camping trip.
We've alluded to that'll be a topic for next time.
No, I feel like that's a topic for now. Because I feel like I gotta talk about the experience of being high before to this one, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
With the camping trip high was a different high. We got
super
fucked. Let's just go to the basics here. We were on a camping trip.
Mm-hmm.
We had a friend. We won't say his name. Just a good friend of ours.
Mm-hmm.
Brought a little oil with him.
Nah, well, I brought it along at our request.
Brought it along with on our request.
Yes.
Our request. We were under the assumption that he was just gonna like lightly toast the buns or something with it, but no, he cooked the whole meal in it.
The whole thing. We had
And we were way oblivious to it.
We had burgers that were cooked on it. We had the buns that were toasted on it. I mean,
Bro.
really, that was it,
And we
because
were
that's all we thought to bring.
We
And
were
we fucked up. We did not have condiments. We just had buns and burgers. Driest shit ever.
bro. Like, it was awful. It was fucking awful.
It was terrible.
But, nonetheless, we didn't know he cooked the whole meal in it. We
Yeah.
didn't know. None of us.
No.
Everybody was oblivious to it.
Except him, obviously.
I smacked like 4 of those burgers, not thinking about it. You eat like 2.
I had 2, yeah.
Our boy Mike eats like 2 with the bun and 2 without the bun. So he's fucking. This is like his first real experience with edibles and marijuana in general, and it's just like okay. So we go through that. We eat that. We're all feeling pretty good, right? And then we get to a point where we sit around the fire, and
we just all got lost.
we
in the
all
flames,
just
dude.
lost in the fire. And the next thing I remember is our friend who brought the oil, his like dad showed up with more edibles.
Yep.
The driest ass cookies I've ever had of my life.
Yeah, it was. That was
Bro.
bad, dude.
Literally the worst cookie I've ever had in my life. Our boy Mike slams the whole thing, just a little bit of water, and he just slams it all. Me and Travis are panicking, trying to finish it.
Yeah,
Fucking-
I got halfway through and just I couldn't. I was like, my mouth was so dry. It tasted like I had sand thrown in my mouth. It was just that,
it
like
was
that.
like
Bad.
one of the worst experiences of my life, but the best at the same time.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get to the reason why it was the worst experience
Yeah.
ever.
So this is where my part comes in.
But so at that point, let's say this too. We were eating too. After we ate,
we kept snacking.
we kept snacking.
Yeah,
We were just filling our stomachs up, and that was another reason why we just couldn't finish the cookie. On top of the cotton mouth and just the dry mouth and just the cookie being so dry, it was just so bad.
Yeah.
Every piece of it was just bad. I ended up throwing mine in the fire. You saved yours and then threw it away the next morning?
Yeah, I had half of my cookie left. I saved it because I wanted to finish it, but I couldn't. So yeah, the next morning I tossed it in the flames. So what turned our great time a little sour was I ate a fuck ton of food, like more than I think I've ever eaten, period. Like I had the 2 burgers with the buns. I had like 3 of the individual bags of Cheez-Its. I had 4 s'mores. Mind you, I don't normally eat s'mores, period. Too sugary, don't like marshmallows, like just don't. I had 4. And then on top of that was the cookie. So I was just like, I doesn't sound like a lot, but it was a lot. There was also
Considering
like a
how
lot of
much
drinks.
Considering how much you eat, yeah. No, that's a lot for you.
Yeah. I threw up. Plain and simple, straight up, I threw up.
And
I was sitting in a hammock at the time. My foot was hooked underneath the pile of wood because I felt like I was going to float away. And I turned to our buddy, Mike, who had smacked the cookie, was trying to get everybody else to go through it. And I was like, dude, I'm going to throw up. He goes, no, you're not. You're not going to throw up. I was like, no, trust me. I'm going to throw up. He goes, no, you're not. And I turned behind me and just went all down the fucking tree. And I was good. That was it. But this fucker over here.
My part is literally the worst. So I'm couch locked. I'm just like in my chair, just staring at the fire, going in and out of just consciousness. And I'm the kind of person, if I hear someone else puke, I'm going down with them.
Mhm.
I'm going down with him.
Ride or die, he's going to throw up with you.
He's my best friend. That's why we're doing this together. If he was going down, I was going down with him. That's just how I thought of it. That's how I'm going to stick with it. That's how we're going to get through this. That's how we're going to get through this. I hear him go. I don't even move. Visual from our boy Mike is I projectile vomit so far ahead of me, I don't even get any on myself.
Yeah, none on the shirt, none on the pants. Literally reclined like this and just fucking and it misses him completely. hits the fire ring, and just starts steaming. I was like, that's fucking rank. That's so disgusting.
And then I'm conscious during the whole thing, and it's very traumatizing because it's something like I remember to this day. I remember it so vividly. I'm just sitting there, I'm puking, I'm feeling terrible because it's all coming back. And you hear Mike in my left ear. Yo, are they gonna die? What
Are
the
they
fuck?
gonna be okay?
Are they gonna be okay?
What's
And
going
then the
on?
boy who brings all of it, who brought this upon us, goes, "Oh, they're fine. I'm gonna go fishing," and then leaves us.
And this is also a good point to make. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning at
dude,
this
it was
point.
so fucking late. We should have not been
Dark
up.
as
We
shit.
should have been asleep.
And this motherfucker just goes, I'm gonna go fishing.
And then
How?
so this is where my memory gets crossed, where everybody says one thing, but I don't remember it
Dude,
that way.
That's exactly. If
after-
everybody else says it and you don't, you're wrong. That's how it goes.
Everybody thinks.
knows.
So I think everybody knows apparently,
Everybody knows.
but I think I walked back to the tent. And mind you, this is the first camping trip I've ever really been on. Actually, this is the first camping trip I've ever been on.
yeah, that was the first one.
I didn't have any gear. I was like, I had no tent. I didn't have anything. So I was staying in our buddy Mike's tent with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm crawling back to his tent. I'm crawling. Everybody
Yes.
says I'm crawling.
Everybody, I
In
literally
my
watched
mind-
him crawl hands
in
and
my
knees
mind-
through the dirt into this dude's tent.
In my mind, I walked, but I was very bouncy.
Because you were crawling on the ground, hands and knees into the tent.
Bro.
The whole time,
It
Mike, who is the owner of said tent and allowing Joe to sleep in the tent with him, is screaming from inside his tent, Joe, don't fucking throw up in my tent. I will kill you if you throw up in my fucking tent.
So, yeah, that's the camping.
yeah.
That's
That's the
actually
camping trip story.
So there's another part to this story too that I think we all forget about. It's the first night. The
No,
first night. Okay,
I
we
didn't
don't
forget
talk,
about it.
We don't forget about it. But we don't talk about it as much because I don't feel like it's as memorable. But can we talk about our boy? Literally, the dude who brings all the the drugs and the paraphernalia and who brings everything for us.
Mhm.
He said he's gonna be there that day. That day is a Friday. We go from a Friday to a Sunday. He says he's gonna be there that day. This motherfucker doesn't roll until midnight.
And his girlfriend's Honda Civic, and unpacks like
A
a
fucking
full
house
house load.
Bro, he packed.
shit.
Dude, there's a propane tank, tent. It was fucking chairs,
Sleeping bag,
chairs,
chairs, a bunch of chairs, a mat, an air mattress, like a patio mat, an air mattress, cooking utensils. Like, I think he actually brought the buns, but he brought like so much shit. All of his fishing gear. So he had like 3 poles. He had a live bait box, which for those who don't know is essentially just a cooler with an aerator in it, so you can keep minnows and all that fun stuff. So your live bait. So he brings that out and like all this shit. And again, he's the one who brings the oil, and he's the one who's supposed to be cooking for us. So we like. Oh no, that was the next night. Never mind. Ignore me. I merged the two together. But yeah, it was just hilarious watching him unload all this shit at like midnight with flashlights
Bear in
and
mind,
things like
bear in
that.
mind, we're waiting for him that whole day,
Mhm.
right? We have like, we're waiting for him the whole day, and there's actually another part of the story I want to talk about too, real quick, before we get into this.
Mhm.
When we get to the campsite, right,
Mhm.
our boy Mike is just waiting there. He's just like, dude, you guys took fucking forever, because we didn't show up till like 6 or 7, so it was
Yeah.
late already too.
Check-in was 3. He got there at like 3:30 and was expecting us to show
Yeah.
up. But
this,
I was the chauffeur for our friend in the couch here, and there was a lot of things that were missed and forgotten. Didn't have a
there's
pillow.
so much things.
Forgot a sleeping bag. Forgot like damn near all of his fucking.
Honestly,
clothes.
that is one of the things too. That's a good thing leading into the night.
Mhm.
Later that night. But what I'm trying to say is Mike forgot a fucking can opener, bro.
He did. He forgot a can opener.
So Mike we love this dude's chili. This dude makes a banging ass bowl of chili. It's so fucking good. Like,
As
I'll hype
unhealthy
his
as it
chili
is.
up so much. I love his chili. Anytime I hang out with
It's
him, I'm
so
like,
funny.
dude, let's make chili. Like,
Mhm.
all the fucking time. And he normally puts beans. This is what actually spawns how his chili is today. Is before doing that trip, he would always put beans in it.
Mhm.
But he didn't have a can opener for the fucking beans. So he took a hatchet to it. But the funny part is, we had a neighbor. We had a neighbor campsite.
Mhm. And it was
Apparently,
like
Mike goes
this
up to them.
younger couple, guy and girl. They're probably in like their mid to late 20s, like, you know, real simple setup, just a tent, a fire, some stuff on the picnic table, whatever. Mike said that he couldn't figure out how to open the chili because he didn't bring his own can opener. So he walked over to them and like claims that they looked at him or looked in his direction. But when he got over there to be like, hey, can I borrow a can opener? The guy spazzed out. Like, he had a panic attack because this big, Mike's a heftier gentleman,
Mike's
got
a
a
big
mohawk,
Mike has
like
a
tattoos everywhere. Like, he looks scary to an unobserving eye. I'll give it that.
Mike doesn't
But,
look
like,
scary though. He doesn't.
Because you know him. Is
I
the
don't.
problem.
I don't even think that. I don't think Mike looks scary at all.
I'm
I don't
telling
think
you,
Mike
dude.
looks scary at all.
Mohawk, tattoos, big dude.
Listen,
It's
I'm gonna
scary.
get him on an episode one of these days, and I'm gonna let him tell his side of the story to
That's
this.
fine.
But this is our representation of it because he told us to us afterwards. So
Yeah.
we'll cut to the chase. Like, the dude freaks out, doesn't have a can opener. So we get there.
Tells Mike he doesn't have a can opener.
Yeah, whatever. So we get there, right? And Mike is bitching. He's bitching that we're not there
Mhm.
and all this other shit. And then we look at his chili, and it's one bean.
There's a single
It
bean.
was a singular bean.
Because this dude took a fucking hatchet to the can to try and open it and just obliterated the can, threw beans everywhere, and only one of them managed to land in the chili.
I think he got
It
the.
looked like a fucking madman.
I think he got it too. I think he got the one bean.
Probably. Honestly, I don't even remember.
So later that night, then our boy comes in, and we're ready for bed by the time he shows up. We're all like, "All right, let's go to bed. LB will just show up tomorrow." Motherfucker's like, "No, I'm here at midnight." Pulls up, rolls out, and he's like, "All right, what do we do now? We should all go to bed." He's like, "No, let's hang out." We're like, "Okay." It already took like an hour after he got there for him to have everything set up, his tent, his bed, all this other shit. We had to walk his tent up to the fucking.
He had a queen size mattress, or air mattress.
Oh wait, no! Didn't he stay with you the first night?
No, he stayed in his own. He didn't stay with me. So he had his own air mattress, which was a queen size mattress, which fits in his tent if you blow it up inside the tent. But none of us had a portable air pump, so he had to put the air mattress in the tent, deflated, carry the whole tent, including the mattress, up to the cars where we had the pump, and then fill up the mattress while it was inside the tent, and then carry all of it back over to his spot and retie it down.
Bro, it's
It was hilarious.
one of those things. It was just like, what the fuck are we doing right now? We should be in bed. And then after we're done setting him up, he's like, let's do. I got dabs. Like, okay, let's go into Mike's tent. And
'Cause he had the biggest tent.
and hot box Mike's tent.
Hotbox Mike's tent.
So we all pass around the dabs. We all do
Which,
it.
just
do
as
it- we do it out of a neck-
overall note. You can't do that.
What?
You can't hotbox a tent.
Okay, it was a joke. That's
No,
just
no,
it.
I'm being that's like
I know,
we
there's-
intended
there's
to. We
there's-
tried to.
There's openings.
Yeah.
So
but like we were just so tired. We didn't even we weren't thinking. We were just like, yeah, we'll just do it. We'll do it. You physically can't.
Yeah, it's
There's
fucking
ventilation
stupid.
through
We
it.
were
So
fucking
it's
stupid.
just
We were
it was
tired.
pointless.
So we go through it. We use a nectar collector to fucking smoke out of.
Mm-hmm.
I smoke way too fucking much because I just do that.
Now
On.
you didn't at that time.
No. I smoke a lot now.
Yes, that's
but
what I mean.
I smoked too much for
Oh,
how much.
Gotcha.
If I smoked that amount now, I don't think it would have affected me.
No.
But like,
This dude literally took 1.5 fucking hits and just passed out.
bro, I
Curled
wasn't
up in
even-
his
I
curled up
wasn't
in his
even
sleeping bag,
fucking passed
just
out.
fucking poof, down.
Bro, I wasn't even passed out. That's the funny part. I heard everything. I was just closing my eyes and I was listening to everybody. And fucking Mike is like, Joe, I'm gonna rape you in your sleep.
No.
It's not rape. I'm
No, he comes through.
He,
He goes, Joe, I'm gonna stick my dick in your ear so you can hear where I'm coming from.
and I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
We all start losing it.
Oh my god,
And-
no,
look,
we're not
Mike.
doing this.
That was so funny.
We're not doing this.
There's another camping group that was across the lake from us,
the
and they start
fucking lake.
cackling, screaming back and forth.
And Mike's just like, ha ha.
Yeah, every time they would pipe up, Mike would have something to say, and it was just a whole back and forth at like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and like quiet hours at that place are like 9 o'clock.
Bro, it was just like it was just a wild weekend. Every night was wild because we were up way later than we needed to.
Yep. It was a good
then-
time.
And that was the first. That was the first one of the inaugural though. And then
Yep,
we've
that was
had
the
one
inaugural.
ever since. Last year's kind of fucking sucked, but it sucked. It's fine. I mean, it sucked,
Yeah.
but it is fine. This year's hopefully be cool.
How many times have we gone? Have we gone 3 times?
We've gone 3 times. I don't remember the second trip very much.
I do. I mean, I remember the
I
trip.
remember the second trip because we played beer pong. The second trip, right?
Yes, we played beer pong the second trip, and was it the first trip that Cody showed up for a minute?
No, Cody showed up on the second trip for a minute. We didn't play beer pong. But fucking side note.
because that was the first
fucking
time. 'cause
side
we had
note,
4 people the first
We
time.
have the worst timing. We have the worst fucking timing. Every year it's rained.
Every fucking
Every fucking year it's rained on the weekend we go. But last year was the worst. Like, it was the worst last year. But we'll get to that.
Mm.
I don't really remember the second year, though.
I mean, to be fair, it was raining and we really didn't do much. Like we passed like a vape pen around or whatever. We played Uno underneath my canopy.
We
For, like,
showed
3
Mike
hours.
all the fucked up songs.
Yep, all the Rucka Rucka Ali
yeah,
songs.
we showed him all those. We were up really. Mike had a fucking bottle of lighter fluid again.
Yeah, he didn't have one last time.
He didn't get one.
No.
We told him no.
Yeah, I know, because he kept almost lighting
Dude,
shit on
and
fire.
then have we even talked about the other camping trips? I don't even think we have. I don't even remember talking about this one on this show.
I don't remember.
I feel like
honestly.
we haven't. I just feel like we haven't.
Hmm.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. What was the first episode about?
That's a
Oh,
good
it
question.
don't matter.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
This is
whatever.
the episode. This is what
Moving
we're,
on.
This is what we're talking about.
Moving
But
on, moving on.
we'll get to the third one because we're just in this trend right now.
Yeah, third one just kind of sucked because it
Third
was
one
rainy and it was.
We
Just
left early.
not
We only
good.
stayed one night, but the
Yeah.
one night was very, very memorable. The
Yes.
fucking whole day was very fucking memorable. So we get to Mike's, right?
Mhm.
We're already in let's fucking cause as much chaos as possible mode.
Mhm.
We were just hyper. We were hyping everything up.
Mhm.
Me and Travis were there to be fucking menaces to Mike. We were there to annoy him. For whatever reason, we switched it on at the same time.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but we were just fucking with him the whole time.
Mhm.
And again,
This is
I
like
don't.
before we even get there. We were
Our-
just like packing our shit up in this van, divvying up our stuff into each other's, whoever's car we were taking, and yeah, it was just
Our trend is we fucking always are forgetting something on these trips.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we didn't have ice. We had to stop at Turkey Hill for ice
Mhm.
beforehand. And that's when the trickery started. I had Mike's receipt for the ice for some fucking reason
Mhm.
or something. And we're following him down and we roll down the windows and we're just being fucking menaces.
yeah, we were hooting and hollering out the windows, sticking our hands out.
I was yelling out with the receipt, "Yo, sir, you forgot your receipt. Your vasectomy was wrong."
just being real shitheads, honestly.
It was a fun time. And then the camping trip was kind of normal. The difference was I brought the oil this time. And again, we used a little too much. We added some oil that was coconut oil. It was oil with, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Fucking. We added like a spoonful, way too much into the fucking thing.
Into the
Mike swears
chili.
it was 2, but it was only 1.
into the chili.
Into the chili, mixed it up, and then we all proceeded to eat like 2 or 3 bowls.
Mhm. Dude, I slapped that shit. Put some Doritos in the bowl,
Bro,
crush it up. put some
Me and
chili over
Travis,
top.
though,
Shit.
the energy from me and Travis that night was great. We kicked it the whole time. Mike was couch locked, dude. His neck, he was fucking couldn't even
Dude,
keep
he
his
was
head up. Bro. He
slumped.
was done. And then at
Literally
one
just
point,
was like,
one point of the night, he just stood up, didn't say a word, turned around,
yeah, didn't say fucking shit.
opened his tent, laid in the bed, and I heard good night, and that was it.
Yeah, that was it. Didn't say a fucking word. And this was at 8, like 8:30, 8:15, 8:30, something like that. It was super
Me and
early.
Travis didn't go to bed till like 1.
Yeah. So like, it was just hilarious because he just like did not say anything, didn't like give an inkling of an idea what he was doing. He just like stood up real quick, and I was like, "Bro, you good?" He goes, and just goes right into the tent. Unzippers the thing, walks in, zippers back up, and then we just hear him like getting in under his covers and whatever, and he's just like, "Good night," and that was it. Didn't say anything afterwards. He just fucking.
Mike
done.
was kind of just like the ass of the trip, though. Like he just didn't want to be there, and you could just tell. It kind of sucked. He ended up he wanted to leave early, so we all just kind of packed up and left.
Mm-hmm.
The weekend ended up being shitty, but the one night was fun. I had a lot of fun. I was debating to you why I think Sun Chips are the weakest link
in the Munchies.
In the Munchies bag?
No, see, I think it's the opposite, and I'm surprised you took that stance too, because he used the Munchies. And for those who don't know, Munchies are the bag of chips. It's like pretzels, Sun Chips, Cheetos, and I think mini Doritos.
Yeah,
I think is all that's in there. And he was using that as like a base for the chili, but the problem was that the Cheetos, just once they got wet, they got super soggy because they weren't.
So yeah,
they don't hold up well to liquid.
Cheetos were the worst thing for the chili because it just disintegrated pretty much immediately, and it just wasn't a good thing for the mix. But just eating them on their own, the Sun Chip just doesn't add anything. It's like a whole. It's like they didn't put any of the seasoning of like a Harvest cheddar, and they just put like a normal ass Sun Chip in there.
Just like a plain Sun Chip.
And it's just like, no.
Well, we'll have to double check the bag because I don't know if that even says. It might just be a regular Sun Chip. It just gets the cheese flavor from the Cheetos.
If that's the case, that's the weakest link in that bag.
I would agree.
100% weakest link in that bag.
However,
pretzels honestly suck, but I'd rather a pretzel than a fucking plain ass Sun Chip.
That's fair. Yeah, plain Sun Chips are subpar in my opinion. Best Sun Chip though is the garden salsa. Best Sun Chip.
Chili lime.
Yeah, I don't know why you have to continue to do this. Anything chili lime, he's like, this is the best flavor ever.
That's my favorite flavor. That's why I love Takis.
Yeah, I understand, but not everybody loves that flavor. So just as a collective whole, in the tier of the world, I would say that Sun Chips, Garden Cheddar,
I feel like Harvest Cheddar's number one.
But Garden.
If we're going in like in that aspect, if I'm the minority, right?
You are.
I'm the minority. I'm in that minority group that likes the chili lime. I'm like obsessed with it, right? I love that's like my favorite thing. I think in the realm, it's Harvest Cheddar. I feel like it's just more of a good. I feel like it hits better. I feel like I see that more sold out than I ever see the garden salsa.
That's fair. I'll give you that. I will agree. Personally, though, garden salsa.
The garden salsa slaps.
It is. It is a
fucking
great flavor.
Slaps. All the Sun Chips except normal just kind of slap. But
yeah. See, when it comes to the Harvest Cheddar, though, like once you actually like crunch the chip, break the chip down, the flavor is not really that great.
Yeah.
If you mix the salsa flavor with the tortilla, it just tastes like you had a chip with salsa. But if you mix the cheddar and the tortilla, you lose the cheddar. It nullifies, and then you just have plain chip, and that's not good.
Yeah. But back on topic. So we were on that, right? We were fucking debating, and I was back and forth on it for it was like a good hour.
Yeah, no.
I was just going back and forth, going back into the bag. Meanwhile, this motherfucker just enjoying himself.
Having a good time.
Literally.
Sitting back in my hammock, looking up at the stars. Kind of, because it was still a little rainy from time to time. It would like drizzle here and there.
But yeah,
ended up on the phone with my, at the time it was fiance, now wife.
We already had this episode, dude. You got married.
Yes, I know.
The wedding was great.
But I'm saying, just in general.
I need that lemonade.
The recipe for the lemonade?
I need the recipe for that lemonade.
Oh, for sure.
Because
For sure, I got you.
Fucking, that was banging.
Yeah.
Yours was
I liked mine. Surprisingly, like whiskey sour.
I liked your
is
whiskey
a good
sour
one.
because I got
liked
both.
it.
I tried yours first.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I'm actually very
But-
upset.
Why? I mean, you didn't get to finish it, right?
No, I did. I finished my glass, but it was
it?
gone. And we had like 2 large bottles of Jack Daniels, and they were both fucking gone before the reception even started. It was just during the cocktail hour.
Look at Katie's family, bro. Your Katie's family's like, yeah.
No, it was Dad. Dad went through and he knew that I was like kind of iffy on like if people would like the whiskey sour, so he told like everybody to get one. So everybody on my side got one, and then they barely had enough to get me one, and then that was it. I only had one of my signature drink at my wedding.
Wow.
I was so pissed,
dude.
It just got blown. Like I'm glad that everybody enjoyed it and they had a good time or whatever. But yeah, it's just like motherfucker, that's mine.
All right, back on topic.
Back on topic.
We're fucking
we're
flying
so
away.
bad.
We're flying away from the original topic that started
Yes,
all this.
original topic.
But yes, you were got in a conversation with your now wife.
Yes,
Great.
I was on the phone with her for over an hour.
Dude, it didn't
and the
feel like an
entire
hour.
time, dude, it was
It
for
felt-
sure an hour.
It didn't feel like an hour. It felt like 30 minutes.
I understand.
Tops.
But like I looked at the
And
phone,
then, dude,
and when I hit the hang up
honestly-
button, it said 1 hour and like a couple of minutes.
It was such a good time too. And then we had the mat out. I had like a dance floor. I was having a good old time.
Yeah, I brought a patio.
vibing, bro.
I brought a patio mat out this
Oh,
time
I
to
just
try
love
and
it.
like keep us off the mud and whatever, and try and keep ourselves as clean as we could. And this motherfucker just starts putting on like random EDM type music, and it's just like,
Dude, I was
danced
going.
around,
I
like-
was doing it to metal too. It was cool.
oh yeah, like it was a
It was
mix.
fun. I had a good time that trip. I was really bummed out Mike wanted to leave. But
And the
back on
like the main reason why it kind of like just tanked the mood for the trip is because he brought the food. So
He
if he
like
left, we didn't have shit. Like I didn't have a cooler at the time, so we couldn't have taken anything. Like we couldn't have kept anything because it was perishable. Normally the thing was like what we had hot dogs or something like that,
it was burgers.
burgers. Oh,
Burgers.
that's right. Yeah, we had we had
Oatmeal cream
burgers and
pies.
it just didn't. It wasn't a good pan out.
really wasn't
unfortunately,
good.
But
I think this year we'll do a lot better.
Yeah,
and
for
we'll
sure.
tell the story of what happens this year.
we were all learning, and we're all figuring out what our
The biggest one is
collection is.
biggest thing is I'm going to Blue Ridge with Mike.
Yes. So good
Bro,
luck with that.
That is gonna be an episode I cannot wait for. I
Yeah.
cannot wait. We're gonna get that going.
Mhm.
Me, you, and Mike gotta go to his house. Well, me and you gotta go to his house. We gotta set it up. I figured this out. I can add another mic.
Yeah.
Just gotta get Mike plugged in.
Mhm.
Go to his house, record one there, and we're gonna talk about the fucking Blue Ridge thing.
Down
We're
in
gonna
the-
tell you the experience.
Down in the party room in the basement.
Bro, I don't even care. He's getting rid of the bar.
Why? I mean,
He's
I
gonna
guess
open it.
nobody
He's
uses
opening
it.
up more. He's gonna open it up more. He wants to get rid of the bar because he doesn't use it. It makes
Yeah.
more sense. He's gonna turn it more into like a music hangout
Now, if
room.
it were like his buddy's place that we went to for
Yeah,
his birthday,
that was a cool party.
that was an epic
That's a
party.
party for another day, though. That's a party for another episode.
Yeah.
Now I want to talk about those. His parties, we've talked about his parties. I know that. We talked about his last party in one of the
Yeah.
episodes.
Mm.
But we can go back and talk to some of the other ones too.
Mhm.
I'll go back and like listen through some of these and like figure out what we've talked about. But back on the whole reason why we got to this. The fucking Thursday, I thought I was a man. Bro.
Got way too fried.
Bro.
I called it, by the way.
I
He
wasn't
would-
couch
Whenever
locked.
he has ideas for podcast episodes, he'll just be like, I have a great idea. And then I'll be like, what is it? He goes, no, it's going to wait. So I waited, what, like a week for this to
Yeah.
figure out what this is about?
Yeah.
And I even called it. I was like, did you get
Bro,
too high again?
yes,
He goes, no, I
you
want to talk
knew what
about it on
was.
podcast.
You knew what it was.
For
But
sure.
It was just, it was a different experience than the fucking camping trip.
Because the camping trip, you had somebody else
I
there.
was
to
no,
keep
I
you
was couch
entertained.
locked at the camping trip.
Yeah.
This one, I felt like I had all the energy in the world, but I couldn't move.
It's basically the same thing. You're just parallel.
No, I didn't feel any feeling at the camping trip. Like I was good. I was mellow. I was feeling good. I felt like I wanted to move a million miles an hour, but I couldn't move.
Mhm.
It was a scary feeling. Like I wanted to get on video games with Hoff,
Mhm.
but I couldn't get up.
Couldn't do it.
Bro,
Can't
it was
do it.
so bad. I got so
Can't do it, Captain.
I got scared. It was like I was in paralysis,
Mhm.
and
Well,
I
dude.
didn't think I was gonna move.
So
I thought I was a man that day.
yeah,
I found out quick I was a little boy.
I thought I was a man.
I found out quick I was a little boy.
Well, that's how I felt. The last time we did the in-person podcast, I think the episode was called like "We Took an Edible 30 minutes."
Dude, we took an edible
something
30
like
minutes before this. What happened? And
so I got very
man got
not good, not okay.
fucking fried.
Dude, we ate an edible, but prior to the edible, we hit the bong like 2 or 3 times.
This man has never smoked this much in his life, and
Never,
he hasn't smoked
never.
since.
He's
He's kind of turned himself off because of it.
kind of. I still have some of the brownies in the freezer, just for that random day after work where I'm like, all right, I gotta do something, like wind myself down or whatever. So I do have some. I do intend to smoke again. It's just I'm not ready for it yet, and like it's just not like weed is not something that I'm craving. I don't have like the urges for it. It's not like I seek it out at any chance I get. It's just if it's available, I'll have some. You know, if I feel like I'm feeling frisky, I will. But this particular time, I was like, oh, balls to the wall, let's just do it. So we smoke a little, we eat the edible, and then we're sitting here recording a podcast. We're good. We're great. Everything's fine. As soon as we stop recording, we're like, okay, cool. We're gonna play some Mario Party. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna hang out. I hit a fucking wall, dude. I stopped talking. I had to stare at the TV at the word yes on the screen because if I looked away, everything went black.
I'm gonna say this right now because we're gonna we'll talk about what's gonna you're gonna see this on the channel going forward.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do a little Mario Party Let's Play tonight after recording this. We're gonna play one. Can we fucking please talk about why the fucking music in the menu of Mario Party 5 is so fucking scary? It is so fucking it's just so jarring.
He's getting to this because that we were on a menu screen, right? And the music was playing and he was trying to be like, all right, let's go. I was like, hold on. Like, I'm not feeling great. Like, I just not feeling it. Just hold on. Give me a couple minutes.
Bear in mind too, I wasn't feeling hot either.
Mm-hmm.
I was going in and out of it too. Honestly, I was quite ready for bed, but I wasn't where you were at.
Yeah, dude. I literally felt like my heart was gonna stop. But as I've time's gone on and I've thought about it, that episode is us trying energy drinks, which I don't normally drink, an energy drink powder to do a taste test, and then a fuck ton of Swedish fish, which is just straight sugar. So I had sugar and probably 3 times the daily recommended amount of caffeine intake.
For you?
Just in general. Daily recommended caffeine intake.
Your body was not at all ready for that.
No, not at all. And
I was fine because I drink energy drinks on a daily. But
I felt like my heart was gonna stop. Like it was beating maybe 2 or 3 times per minute. I was like, if I looked away from that screen, everything would start to go dark. How in video games, if you're about to die and you get it starts to fade in, the black starts to fade in. That's how it fucking felt. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking die.
Dude, you were greening the fuck out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You were greening the fuck out. And the funny part is, you're the first person I've ever experienced green out.
Mm-hmm.
I've experienced greening out. That's the camping trip.
Mm-hmm.
I greened the fuck out. I've never experienced someone else do it though.
Mm-hmm.
That was you.
Yep.
I was fine. I was completely fine. I was just ready for bed. I was just tired. I was exhausted.
Yep. And then it felt like forever, but I guarantee you it was only maybe 3 minutes. And
dude, we sat there for 20.
I stood up, and it just went straight to the bathroom. He's like, "You good?" I was like, "Yeah," and just left. That was it. Went straight to the bathroom, threw up for a solid half an hour.
It was awful.
And then I come out, and he's like, "Hey, I'm going to bed."
He was ready
and that was it. He just went
this.
up there.
That's the crazy part. Last time I was like, yo, we got to talk about it. Because after the episode, I was like, the next episode, we got to talk about this. You were like, I don't want to talk about it.
I was embarrassed.
You were
100% embarrassed.
You were fucked. And now it's like, okay, we're a few months in. You're just like, all right. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to talk about it. I wasn't ready for this to steer into it.
We were talking about all of our experiences.
But it's just
But yeah, it was just, that was terrible. I genuinely was like, I'm gonna die today. And I knew that I wasn't. But that's just how it felt. It just felt it was so overwhelming.
You had so much too.
Mm.
You hit the bong, hit the pen a few times.
Mm-hmm.
You ate the edible. All the caffeine.
All the sugar.
All the sugar. It's just all of it mixed. Your body wasn't ready for it, and I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing to apologize for.
I should have been a little bit more cautious about it too.
Yeah, it's fine.
But
it is what it is. I made the decision to continue doing it. Like, shit happens. No fret. No need to apologize or anything. Life is life. It happens.
It's just what a fucking crazy turn of events, dude.
Yeah.
This
Fun
episode.
stuff.
This is not where I thought this episode was gonna go.
No, I guarantee you, Joe had another 5 topics.
No, I
lined up.
really didn't. I had the one. I was kind of hoping we were just gonna spin it, and we did it great.
I mean, we. Did,
I don't
we
even
got,
know how
we got
long.
Put on so many tangents.
I don't even know how long we've been going. I can't even read how long we've been going.
Where does it say?
I fucking lower right, but I can't see it. I think it
Bottom
says
right.
40 minutes.
We got 40 minutes and 26 seconds.
So we still got a little bit of time here. I kind of want to keep going. But, dude, it's just like
Don't know how to segue into the next
fuck.
topic.
That was good. That was a good 40 minutes of just tangenting. And I've
We got on so many tangents. And they
yo,
went so
can
far.
we? And we're talking about tangents. Like, there's another good segue. The episode with fucking Cody pisses me off.
Dude, I'm
because
so upset
this
that I had to leave.
motherfucker
I had to
was
leave,
on
and
a
I'm so
time
mad.
constraint.
I'm so mad about it.
This motherfucker leaves on a time constraint. Was on a time constraint, so we tried to cut it short. We got to 45 minutes, so we're like, all right, we're done. That's good. See you later. Bye. Click. We proceed to have a whole ass another 30-minute conversation
I know.
that I could have stayed recording for,
It was so bad.
and I was so fucking mad because we somehow segued into it, and you weren't even late. I don't even think you ended up shooting.
I did shoot that night, but I was not late.
Bro, I was just like, are you fucking serious? Our first
I'm so
guest
mad.
episode, and we get like, oh no.
To be fair, we did try and do that episode several times.
Yeah, dude, it was hard. It's hard.
It's just
it's
to get
that
people
weird
together.
It's a dynamic that we weren't ready for.
No, not at all. But we
because-
did have a lot of good topics. We do have a lot more topics that we can get into, especially in the video game industry, which is what that episode's about. And I'm sure Cody would be absolutely thrilled to be on the podcast again.
I would love to figure out a way to get him having a webcam too. That was the thing. I think that's what hurt it too for me. Is like I saw us. Like we had a visual representation of us.
Yeah.
But I don't know what Cody looks like.
Luca.
Fucking cat's
You
being
know
a
what Cody looks
dickhead, dude. Get off the fucking desk over there, dog. We're recording a fucking podcast. You're being a little dick. Come join us. This is the Luca episode. You could be on camera. But yeah, it sucks. We had that was a good another 30 minutes that we could have had for footage.
But hey, that means that we can go back and talk about it again and not feel bad that we're repeating.
You know,
ourselves.
we actually have. So we can look into the future now, though. Like we're talking about, we'll have topics, we'll have shit to talk about tomorrow. We're gonna go on a little hike.
Yep, we're going on a hike.
Go on a little hike, so that could be
little boys trip.
talk about that a little bit tomorrow. We'll probably talk about that in the next episode. And I want people to know too, if you guys are watching, if some episodes seem like they're out of order, it may happen. Because
not me.
on me,
Blame him.
because honestly, let's be honest. If you guys see this at the end of March, hey, what's up? But this could have been the 420 episode. This was a missed opportunity. This could have been the 420 episode, talking about all these stories.
Yeah, that's fair. Missed opportunity. But like you said, we didn't really expect it to happen. And I'm talking and I'm not in front of the microphone because I'm an idiot.
It's fine. We're still learning. I
whatever.
mean,
It
I
is.
have a new
It's
mic. What's up, buddy?
They
I have a new mic. That's my old mic. But yeah, I mean, for guests, like I said, if we're gonna do guests in the future, I'd like to have them there. I like to be in person. I like this.
Yeah.
This is a good dynamic. I feel like this episode and the edible episode.
Dude.
I'm gonna fucking kill this cat. I'm fucking kill him. But
Just
this
keeps
episode
going
and
for
the
them
edible
Doritos,
episode
man.
have a way different dynamic because we're here.
Yeah, we can actually physically interact and look at each other and actually be looking at each other instead of looking at a screen. I get that, but shit happens. We live a decent distance apart. So
I mean,
getting
hopefully
together
we'll get
on
more
a
of these
rig.
in. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good segue to go into the news that Travis will no longer be moving in here.
Nope.
No more bro borough.
No more bro burrow.
Nothing here. This is my borough. No more bro borough.
It went from the bro burrow to Joe Burrow.
Oh, don't do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing
Yes.
that. We're good.
Joe Burrow.
We're good. He just
Luca,
wants his
can you
fucking
stop?
snacks.
Is
Just
that
let
still
him have
open?
them.
Or
Just
did
let
he
him eat
cut
the
it from
fucking
bag?
bag. I don't care. Let him be fat. I'm tired. I'm tired of it.
It's fine.
All he wants to do is eat. He's a fat fucking cat. A piece of shit. Not a piece of shit. I love him to death, but it's fine.
It's just a nuisance.
Listen,
Yes.
the dynamic
Joe
with
Burrow.
guests. We're not doing that. But the dynamic with guests. Travis isn't going to be here anymore, so we're going to be... These are going to be special episodes. Like, the episodes between us being together is going to be a special, like, a moment.
It's always special.
I fucking hate this dude. I fucking hate him so much. But it's going to be
Oh,
like a
man.
special thing. Like, these won't happen. These are going to be few and far between going forward. But I think it'll be fun. I think the next one, is going to be... I'm going to fucking kill this cat. He's ruining the vibe here at the end of this episode.
Luca.
Like, I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him. I don't like this cat right now. I don't... Fucking... Throw him somewhere he can't get him. Like, he's being a butthead. Oh, well, here we go. Here he goes. Yep. Sorry, Luke. No more.
We're gone.
You could have just stayed on the fucking couch for the whole episode, and I could have given them to you afterwards. Fucking dick. But yeah,
Boop on the snoot for that.
I don't know anymore. I don't know. I've lost
Lost
all
it.
track here. Lucas got me all fucked up.
Next episode.
Next up, I think the next episode we're together. I think we should do a guest. I think we should do it with Mike. I think we should go
I'm
set something up to go to his house, hang out.
I don't know if it should be. I mean, yeah, we could do that. Do a special episode in, what is it, September? Do
Yeah,
a special episode with
That would
him.
be cool.
I don't know if it'll be the next in-person episode, but
It
One
might
of
be,
the-
honestly.
one of the coming ones. I mean, it's only March.
I mean, let's see. When will we have time to be together again going forward?
That would be 6 months from now if we. Ooh, hiccup. If
You're
we
right.
don't.
You're right. All right. You're right. We'll probably have another one in between. But I still think we should try to get a guest
Yeah, I think so. I
Be
think that'd be a
cool.
good one.
for the next one. Mike's gonna be cool for a guest. I don't know who else we'd want to have on.
Yeah, Mike, Cody. I don't know if Hoff would want to be, but
I don't want to give Hoff any more spotlight than he already has on my TikTok
well,
because Hoff
might bring the views.
is the type of human being you don't want loose into the public.
You make it sound like he's gonna expose himself to kids.
He's not going to expose himself. He's just too funny for his own good.
I mean,
He's too funny for his own good.
I'm hilarious.
One of my
yet I'm
favorite things on TikTok I've ever recorded is him.
saying he was gonna come on some kids.
No, not even that. That's
No.
funny. It's the fucking in life thing. He's just like proper marshmallow distribution in your cereal. Like, dude, why are you being so stupid right now? This is fucking hilarious.
You have to have proper marshmallow distribution in your.
Mushrooms. What, you
Don't
got-
put
you
mushrooms.
got
in
any?
Your, no,
You got any? You want to
No.
do some mushrooms right
no.
now?
You're not putting mushrooms in your cereal. Don't
What?
even try it.
Why
But
not?
also, you do need proper marshmallow distribution in your cereal. Because you don't want all just the charms and none of the luck.
He was doing it with the chocolate frosted flakes with marshmallows.
That's even worse.
Honestly, no, they're pretty good. The vanilla, the regular frosted flakes with marshmallows, not it though.
No, Frosted Flakes are terrible.
You need to get out of my house.
Frosted, like,
Frosted flakes are
No.
fucking great.
the only way that I can eat
A
Frosted
tier
Flakes.
cereal. A tier cereal. A tier cereal. And honestly, I think a lot of people would fucking agree with
The
me.
only way.
No,
that-
I think a
just let
lot
me
of
finish.
people would
Let me
fucking
finish.
agree with me.
Let me finish.
No, we're getting
I
on this
can-
now.
No, shut up. Stop talking. I'll mute your mic. He was very upset.
Shut up there. You dick.
Nice voice crack. What are you, 12?
Who, me?
You.
Fuck you.
Shut up there.
Shut up there.
Shut up.
But no, it's
Anyways,
an A-tier cereal.
Stop talking. So cornflakes, or not cornflakes, Frosted Flakes rather. The only way that I can eat Frosted Flakes is by pouring like a half cup of sugar on it. To the point, like, you get your little spoonful and you can see the pile of sugar accumulated on the spoon.
I was all in like a second ago. I'm not in anymore. I don't care. You have your opinions. I have mine. Frosted Flakes, and honestly, I think a lot of people would agree, is an A-tier cereal.
It's false.
It's an A-tier cereal.
Don't listen to him. It's false.
I don't even think they're hearing you.
Yes, they are. They can hear me.
Bro, no.
It's
It's an A-tier cereal. He's fucking on drugs.
No.
I'm on drugs, and I know it's an A-tier cereal.
That's why I think it's A-tier, because he's intoxicated.
Why are you being like this?
It's the ASMR episode.
Why can you not just agree with me on this?
Because you're wrong.
How am I wrong?
Because there's so many better cereals.
Fuck
Cookie Crisp, Lucky Charms,
Cookie Crisp is ass.
Trix.
Did you say Trix?
Trix.
Disgusting.
False.
Trix is
You're
fucking
so wrong.
Disgusting.
You're so wrong.
Fruity Pebbles is way better than Trix. 100%.
No.
Yes.
No. Any Pebble cereal gets way too soggy way too quick. By the end, you're eating oatmeal.
Trix is fucking disgusting.
No, it's not.
Trix is gross.
No, maybe it's just because I still have the heart of a child.
Trix is fucking disgusting.
Well, tricks are for kids.
Okay, I don't know how to argue with you here. No,
Because
Trix
you're
is
wrong.
gross.
No.
Trix is fucking gross.
No. Cap'n Crunch.
Is rocks, and you fucking score the top of your mouth with it, but everybody
Ooh.
loves it.
Quick side note, by the way, there's a comedian who's on a TV show, Letterkenny, who, if people watch, good on you. But if not, whatever. It's just a comedian guy. But he had a whole bit, because he's Canadian. He said he was down in the States, and he knows, what like really threw him off is in Canada, they have Cap'n Crunch. Just plain Cap'n Crunch. Down here, we have 4 different kinds of Cap'n Crunch. We have regular Cap'n Crunch. We have Cap'n Crunch with Crunch Berries.
Crunch Berries is a better cereal than fucking Trix.
There was Oops All Crunch Berries.
Better cereal than Trix.
And then there was the peanut butter Cap'n Crunch.
B tier cereal. Not that good.
Then if we're going to go with peanut butter, I got Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs is fucking A tier.
Yeah, Reese's Puff slaps.
No, honestly, Reese's Puff.
My God.
Reese's Puffs
Oreo O's. Do you remember Oreo
Reese's
O's?
Puffs,
Please, for the love of God.
Yes, I remember. But Reese's Puffs,
so good.
On my tier list, is an S tier cereal.
Reese's Puffs is S tier. That's fair.
On my
I will
tier
agree.
list.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that.
The Oreo O's were fucking dog shit.
No way.
Fucking
No
dog
shot,
shit,
dude. No, time out. For all of you people watching, if I can get the Oreo flavored pudding.
I use it for fucking protein ice cream.
It's Oreo flavored.
I use it for protein ice cream.
But it's the Oreo flavor. The
Yeah.
Oreo O's were the Oreo flavor of cereal.
I didn't like it.
It's the same shit.
I didn't like it.
It's
No,
literally
it's
the
not.
same
It's not.
cookie.
It's not.
Yes, it was.
It's not.
It's the same
It's
cookie.
fucking not.
It's the same cookie.
I'm not getting into this with you. You're wrong. They're dog shit.
You're wrong.
They're
I don't wanna
dog
talk to you
shit.
anymore. The cereal thing is making me angry.
Cause you have different tastes than I do. What's your favorite cereal?
My favorite cereal? I actually haven't thought about it. I don't know.
Oh, I think you
favorite
sit here and
cereal.
think about it.
Honestly, I would probably have to agree with you that Reese's Puffs.
That's
probably
not my favorite cereal though.
But you said it was
It's
S
on my
tier,
S.
so
It's on my S tier
But
list.
that's probably
Like it's
my
on.
favorite.
It's up there with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch isn't my favorite.
That's
Either.
fair. That is good. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is an S tier cereal across the board. I don't think anybody disagrees with that. It's just a great cereal.
I agree.
But yeah,
So what's your favorite cereal then?
my favorite cereal.
I swear to God, if you say Frosted Flakes, I'm gonna punch you.
It's not Frosted Flakes.
What is it?
Another S tier cereal, but I feel like it doesn't get a lot of shit. The normal version of its ass. I'm a Honey Nut Cheerios kind of dude. Bro, I'm all about it. That, in my opinion, my top 3 S tier cereals are Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's Puffs, Honey Nut Cheerios.
I would go for my top 3, Reese's Puffs, Cookie Crisp, even though you say it's dog water. I think Cookie Crisp is good. Actually, I rescind.
I don't
the
like
Crisp.
artificial chocolate, really, other than the Reese's Puffs.
That's fair. I rescind my Cookie Crisps. I'm going to swap it for Cap'n Crunch with Crunch Berries. Not all Crunch Berries.
I think
Cap'n
that's
Crunch
the
with Crunch
problem
Berries.
with fucking... fuck you were talking about? What the fuck were you talking about to me?
Crunch Berries?
No, fuck. Now I'm drawing a fucking hard blank on this. That's why with Oreos, I don't like the artificial chocolate.
Oreos in general are... They have the artificial chocolate. It's not real chocolate.
I don't really like Oreos, though. I like cookies and cream ice cream.
That's Oreo flavored.
But I'm weird at that point. Yeah, I don't really like Oreos, but I like cookies and cream
Anything
ice cream.
cookies and cream is Oreo flavored.
Yeah, I don't like that, though. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
You are an enigma.
That's weird. I have a weird palate.
Yes,
I have
very
a weird
much so.
palate.
Very much so.
It's fine. I have a weird palate. We've already established this. I think fucking Swedish Fish is an S tier candy.
Which is wrong. No, you did back out on that one.
I thought, okay, Swedish Fish is a B tier candy. All in all, across the board, it's a B tier candy. I will give everybody that. There's a lot of better candies, and and I can, the fucking Rainbow Airhead thing are fucking way better than that.
Yes, Airhead's
But
extremes.
in my opinion, in my personal bracket, I would put Swedish Fish in an S tier because it's one of my favorite candies.
Well,
It's like my Honey Nut Cheerios in my personal bracket. It may not be everybody's favorite, but it's in my personal bracket.
I don't think Honey Nut Cheerios, as you can have them in your personal bracket as an S tier, but I think overall blanket bracket, it would be a B tier cereal, just because of how
that
plain
again.
it is.
Yes, I understand. Yeah, cereal, 100%. Same with Swedish Fish. It would be a B tier across the board, but in my opinion, it's an S tier in my bracket.
Yes, I understand.
So
But
stop
that's not
getting
what we're
mad
talking
about it.
No,
Stop
I'm still
telling me
gonna
I'm
get mad about
wrong.
it. I'm still gonna tell you you're wrong because
Stop it.
you are. But I'm not telling
Bro.
you. I'm not telling you to change your tastes. I'm not telling you to change your preference. However, I'm going to tell you that it is wrong
Why?
because, to the point you've already admitted,
Yes,
As
it's
a-
wrong.
as a whole,
it's wrong.
it's a B tier candy.
But to me, it's not.
That's fine. That's fine.
But stop shitting on me.
I'm not shitting. I'm just telling you you're wrong. If I were shitting on you, I would be
fine,
making fun of you
whatever. I
actively
don't
for your love
care.
of Swedish Fish.
You're right. I love Swedish Fish. I want
It's
some
just
Swedish Fish
you
right
bring it up and you're like, it's an S tier candy. I will tell you you're wrong, straight to your face.
now. Whatever. I don't care.
You
Care a
bring it
little.
up.
I do care. I do care. I'm very mad about this. I'm very mad about it. But it's
You and your
fine.
damn Frosted Flakes. Frosted
I
Mini Wheats are
like-
good, but they're not even close. They're like a C tier candy. Why do I keep saying cereal? The other C word.
Frosted
like a
Mini
C.
Wheats shouldn't even be in the conversation as a cereal. It's fucking disgusting. It feels like I'm chewing on hay with a little sweetness.
You heard it here first, folks. Joe does not eat his Wheaties.
I don't. I don't think I've ever had a bowl of Wheaties in my life.
I don't think so either. They're actually, I always thought they were like Frosted Mini Wheats. They're not. They are cornflakes. They're wheat flakes. But
I don't. Frosted Flakes are pretty good though.
I can't agree.
Frosted Flakes are a B tier, though.
You're counteracting yourself.
No. Listen. This is what I am saying, and you're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, I understand. Your personal
I like
bracket
Frosted
is
Flakes.
different from the other.
I don't think there's anything wrong with Frosted Flakes.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Mhm.
It's a B tier cereal, though. There's nothing to. It's literally just cornflakes and sugar. But honestly, if you, it's it's a nice subtle sweetness. It's
But
very good.
You need more sugar though.
No, you don't. You
don't.
really don't. I don't think you do. You don't. You don't. I don't think you do. No,
That's
it's
fine.
good.
Okay.
They're good where they're
I'm
at.
allowing you to tell
Let me
that
fucking.
I'm wrong.
Can we both agree they're a B tier though? They're not C. There's no fucking shot they're C. Because I know way too many fucking people that love Frosted Flakes.
I put Cheerios at a C.
Honey Nut Cheerios?
I put Honey Nut Cheerios at a C.
I would say they're.
I said that earlier. I said they're a C. Did I say C or did I say B?
I would flip flop them. You know what?
I was gonna
No,
put
no.
them in the same bracket.
No, they're not. There's no way. There's no way they're in the same bracket.
They're the same thing. It's just one is flavored with honey, the other one's flavored with sugar. They're the
not,
same thing.
They're not in the same bracket though. They're really not.
I don't see how they're not.
I don't think they're in the same bracket. I think Honey Nut Cheerios is better than. I will put Frosted.
You know what?
I will put
Hold
Frosted.
on, time out. I'm correcting myself. I made an error. I said that the Honey Nut Cheerios are B tier. You are correct. I will agree with you that they are B tier because I'm putting those two in the same category. The Frosted Flakes and the Honey Nut Cheerios.
But
I said that Frosted Mini Wheats are C tier. I just wanted to clarify.
Honey Nut Cheerios are B. Frosted Flakes are C.
You're going below me for that.
Yes, because here's what I would say. I think that Honey Nut Cheerios taste better than Frosted Flakes, but I cannot tell you straight to your face that I have not enjoyed a fucking bowl of Frosted Flakes.
Well, I can say the same thing. I have eaten Frosted
without
Flakes.
adding anything to it.
I've never done
See,
that. I've either added extra sugar or fruit.
it's one of those things I feel like
It's a companion cereal.
I can agree with you on that. Yes, 100%. I can agree with you on that. This is the only shitty part about this. This is why I like the dynamic where we have two separate couches.
We're gonna touch fingers.
But like, I agree with you that it's a good companion cereal.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just something to it by
I
itself.
think you just like plain shit.
I don't though. I like flavor.
Yeah. But you just have a plain palate.
Sometimes I have the plainest palate, and I will literally be happy with a bowl of fucking rice. And that's literally
your Asian coming out.
Yes. But again, this is what I'm saying. It's plain, it's bland, it's boring,
Mm-hmm.
but it's comforting. And I think that maybe that is. Maybe it's just a comfort thing for me.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good point.
Like maybe it's just like one of those comfort things because if you talk to my brother, Frosted Flakes is S tier. That's his favorite cereal.
Can't.
That is his favorite cereal.
You know what I grew up on for the longest time was actually a mix. I did Cocoa Puffs.
No, actually, you know what? No, my brother, his favorite cereal is Reese's Puffs. It's Reese's Puffs then Frosted Flakes. That's my brother's
which
stuff
is
too.
weird. But we all agreed that Frosted. God damn it.
Reese's
Puffs are top tier foods
for
just
us
in general. Why
I
am
would probably put it in A tier generally.
Hold on. Yes, hello. Yes. All right.
I'm gonna put like a fucking diddle-a-diddle-a-doo Katie Cole. But as we were saying,
So what was I saying? Reese's Puffs are great, but what I grew up on, right? You interrupted me, so I'm gonna go back to it. What I grew up on was actually a mix of two cereals. It was Cocoa Puffs and Kix. Remember Kix cereal?
I feel like Kix and Pops are like in the bottom.
No, Pop. You cannot say that about Pops. Pops, I'm gonna put Pops in a B
You know what?
tier.
Can I say something? Pops is a sleeper cereal. It's a sleeper cereal because you know what? I have enjoyed a thing of corn pop. I've enjoyed a bowl of Pops, but you know what? I like Pops. So okay, this is actually a good conversation. We are fucking gonna go way over the hour, but I
That's
don't
fine.
give a fuck right
Be
now.
an
I'm
extra
having
long
a good
episode.
time. Me and Huff were talking about it, right? And he was like, we made something came up about dry cereal, just eating cereal as a snack. I love doing that. I don't know how you feel about it.
I used to do it a lot. I don't do it as much anymore.
So dry cereal as a snack to me is really good. Pops is exclusively a dry cereal snack for me. I can't do it with milk. Something with it in milk gives it a weird taste.
See, that's the best part because it's the sweetener. So you're sweetening the milk. So then you drink the milk afterwards and you get a nice sweet flavor.
Dude, it's like one of those things that it has to be dry.
That's so strange. Very weird.
And that's another reason why Frosted Flakes is C is when it gets soggy, it's ass.
Which it happens far too quickly. Just like the same thing with
Again,
the
Frosted Flakes, I
Pebbles.
think another reason why I put it at B is Frosted Flakes is a good dry cereal snack for me.
Okay, I have eaten dry Frosted Flakes.
I
and that's
love
okay.
dry Frosted Flakes. I don't think they need anything. I think they're great. They're just, it's a good crunch, good everything. So I think that's something I need to bring into account to this. Is like I still really love just having dry cereal as a snack.
Yeah.
And that's one of those. Like there's just a couple of them that are like I use normally as exclusively as dry. So Frosted Flakes, Corn Pops, Cinnamon Toast Crunches is too much.
I think almost.
Honey Nut Cheerios is a good dry cereal one too.
Yeah. This is now like the third episode, I think, that we've had a tier list and we've not written anything down. And we've always said if we're going to do a tier list, we need to dedicate an episode to a tier list. It just always comes up just like in conversation.
This is the beauty of having a podcast like this, where we don't have a general direction.
Yeah, that's fair. Just
Like,
get
I finally
sidetracked.
started watching. Hey, my favorite sports team or whatever.
Go My Favorite Sports Team,
My favorite sports team. I've watched
which
the
is
first
a
two
great
episodes.
podcast, by the way.
I've watched the first 2 episodes of it. It's really good. I do
Yes,
like
it's
it,
a good
but
podcast.
I don't like that. I don't like I don't like having a structure about one topic.
Have you watched Distractable?
Yes, I love Distractable because it's like this. It's just kind of
Yeah.
like it's just kind of a I like a bullshit podcast. I don't
They
like
get distracted and go on tangents. Yes.
exactly, and it's great. I love it.
Mhm.
It's one of my favorite things. This is what I fell in love doing with Mike, old Mike. Love you, brother. Miss you every day, but it's fine,
Have fun with that, man.
dude. We're not getting into this. Listen,
I didn't.
but
say
either
shit.
way, it's just I love this art form.
Mhm.
This is a very good way to just express. I can just talk. I like bullshitting.
I feel like we need to look at the camera more, though. We're just like staring into each other's eyes longingly from across the couch.
I don't. Yeah, we're new to this. I'm new to this. I haven't done this. This is the second time we've ever done this.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I don't
Top
even know
10
where we're
things said
going
in porn.
anymore.
What?
I don't even know where we're going with this anymore.
I have no idea. Talking about
Fucking,
cereal.
we're talking about cereal, our my high stories, your high stories, puking,
Well, there's a lot
and
of
Luca
vomiting in
being a
this episode.
fucking dick.
He's fine. He's over there chilling on the couch.
But it's
It's all
fine.
good. But yeah. So cereal, good, bad, ugly, in between. Fruit Loops are a good like. I'll give them like a C tier.
They're a decent dry cereal.
They get the fruitiness, but then they also have that sugary coating. It's a good
I
snack.
don't really like Fruit Loops.
Apple Jacks is like not even on the list. Like it's just not good. It's like
I
they
won't lie,
want it
I've
to
had
be.
like a desperation moment where I was like, I thought I liked Apple Jacks, but then it was like, nah, I don't like Apple Jacks.
No, I don't think anybody does. I have not actually seen Apple Jacks on a shelf in a very long time. I don't
I
think.
see it. I do see it. It's just
I'm also not intentionally looking for it, so I don't really pay attention. But yeah,
cereals are wild nowadays, though. They're so
Mhm.
sugary. Kind of too
Very
much.
sugary.
They're kind of too much.
That's why I like to stick with like a good like Lucky Charms, because you get like just plainness of the actual cereal, but then you get the marshmallows.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't go for Lucky Charms as much as you think I don't really like Lucky Charms.
We used to get there's a store called Sharp Shopper in our area. It's like a lot of like discounted food and stuff like that, and like repackaged stuff. But they actually sold Lucky Charms marshmallows just by the bag, just the marshmallows.
That's weird.
So we'd get those, and we'd actually use those for our hot chocolate.
That's cool though. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a big Lucky Charms person. I never really have been.
Do you like anything with marshmallows? Like cereal wise?
What is
there's
there?
the Cocoa Puffs with the marshmallows. There's Lucky Charms, which has the marshmallows. There was... pretty sure there's a point in time where Fruit Loops had a marshmallow.
I think all of them have. I think all of them have.
I don't think all of
think
them. Cinnamon
Frosted
Toast Crunch
Flakes
hasn't.
So Frosted Flakes has. That was recently though.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch doesn't.
Yeah, no, I've never seen.
They went
Cinnamon
French.
Toast Crunch.
Crave. Can we talk
Crave
about
is
Crave for a
gross.
minute? What?
Crave is fucking gross.
If you let it get soggy, yes. This is also your hatred of
I
the
don't like
artificial chocolate.
I don't like the artificial chocolate in it.
So I think it's good, but you have to eat it quick because once it gets soggy, yes, I agree, it's ass. But if you eat it when it has that nice crunch, but then you have the smooth chocolate in the center, I think it's a good mix.
Yeah.
Good textural cereal.
No, that's just I don't know. I just don't like artificial chocolate. I don't really like chocolatey cereals.
Strange little man.
Other than Reese's Puffs, it's like the only one. I don't know why. It's probably the peanut butter.
Masked by the peanut. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
I think that's a good stopping point.
Yeah, we kind of fizzled out.
this
We
was
lost our
fun.
energy.
This was a lot of fun. I had a good time with this one.
Yeah, this one's good.
Hope everybody else did. Remember, guys, if you want to keep up to date on everything going on with this podcast, follow me on Twitter, CaliMythTTV. Follow him on Twitter. He doesn't have a Twitter. Never mind. Follow him on
my Twitter was
Instagram.
hacked and deactivated.
Follow him on Instagram. Hits Motorsports. All that stuff's down below. Go follow it.
I
Go
also
follow
have a
my.
Reddit page that I don't use as well, so you can follow me on Reddit if you're there.
If you're interested in what I do on on other platforms, I stream over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/CaliMythTTV. I'm going to be streaming there every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pretty much going forward at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to whenever the fuck I decide to stop.
I'll be there sometimes.
He'll be in the chat, being whatever he does, but he works throughout the week
I do
because we're
work. I
normal
work way too
plebs.
much.
But remember, guys, do all that for me. Be very appreciative. Hit the subscribe button. Ring the bell for notifications. Drop a like. Leave a comment. Tell us your favorite stories. Tell us a story, your crazy marijuana stories. Why not? Fuck it. I'll read through them. He won't.
Have fun.
I'll read through them. I'll go through them. I'll comment on them. That'd be cool. But until next time, guys. Later.